Yo, what up, though? So, the wait is over. Drake has finally dropped his album with Party Next Door that's called Some Sexy Songs for You. And it's a comeback album. Not really. Now, first of all, it's 21 tracks. A majority of the album or the album itself is R&B. It's Drake singing. So is Drake with the melodies. And the thing about this album, I guess that's supposed to be considered an R&B album, is majority of it is vibey. I mean, for me, when I hear something that's all extra vibey like that, it's kind of hard for me to get through as an album. I got to put on a playlist and put it in shuffle because when I listen to an album like that, the struggle of it is with it being 21 songs, I usually end up nodding my head by track 9. I mean, it's no disrespect, but every song sonically sounds as if there's water in the background. It's as if they made all of these tracks from an aquarium. Oh, and by the way, this album does not come off like a Party Next Door and Drake album. It comes off as a Drake album with some songs with Party Next Door. And the thing about the track Give Me a Hug is that Drake is actually spitting on there. And I don't care what side of the fence you may or may not stand on with Drake. The one thing you cannot take about him is his lyrical ability. The boy is one of the elites. He's dope. However, on Give Me a Hug, Drake is still leaning on that whole Victor rap thing. I mean, he even got the whole sample at the end of Aaron Hall, I Miss You. And it's almost as if he's coming across as if he was the target once again and everybody just wanted to pick on him. He gives Melissa Ford a shout out that she's the sixth god out in Toronto, and he kicks rocks to Joe Budden. Number one, there is no such thing as a comeback in battles anymore. I don't care how you feel. Yeah, I was into the battle just like everyone else, but this is not the 90s. Artists do not just depend on music itself. They have too many social media platforms where they can still make noise, and no artist, dead or alive, is ever going to admit that they actually lost a battle. And Drake stands and fans alike are one thing they all have in common is that Drake can roll out his bed and he can hum and sing and rap about anything he wants, and he's still going to have a certain amount of success because people just love Drake. However, if we are going to stage as a comeback, let's just get some things straight. You cannot sing your way from a comeback battle. It does not work that way. You were in a lyrical battle with one of the greatest of all time. You and him were both battling for supremacy, and you cannot make your comeback based upon you harmonizing about who you love and who you don't love, and I love them, but they don't love me, and I'm sad about it type music. And also, whether this album sells good or sells high or not, you cannot solely depend the success of this album or the impact or a comeback based upon numbers. Those who have made hip hop in the past 8 or 9 years based upon all the numbers, who gets the most streaming and who's on the charts, don't understand the culture at all. I'm not here to say that numbers do not matter. Numbers do matter when you talk about being braggadocious rights in your greatness, but they don't solely matter. If we was honestly just to depend on numbers, then some of you would be upset at your legends, because that would mean Vanilla Ice is greater than Tupac, Biggie, and a whole lot of other people. As far as Drake's legacy, that's already sealed, but I'm so sorry to tell you that if you are a stan or a fan of him, this is not the work that you should be going around champion over, okay? Those two, him and Kendrick, just had the greatest battle of all time, and that would be like me having a really great steak and you're saying that you're a better cook because you can make a better honey bun. Stop it.